So if you saw my video on Blooket Tower of Doom 5 months ago, you might have seen I had a comment that said, "Oh, speedrun in 1 to 2 weeks." So it's been half a year. Not that much different of a time frame, honestly. It's only like 5 months, which isn't that much in the grand scheme of the universe. But pretty much what I'm going to do is I am going to speedrun Blooket Tower of Doom, and I guess I'll start the timer. I guess, but pretty much what I just do now is I go over here and I choose a bunch of cards. All these cards actually kind of suck. I want to get rid of one of those as soon as possible. And if you don't know how Tower Blooket defense works, you have three things with three different stats. The thing about each card is that, again, with each card and their different stats, you can choose Wisdom, Charisma, or Strength, I think it is. And then based on that, you can choose pretty much just I'm like just dwindling here because I want to really concentrate. I'm gonna go this one, but yeah. So pretty much you have three stats: Strength, Charisma, Wisdom. If your stat is higher than the enemy's, then you deal damage to them. There's also a combo mechanic where never mind whatever. But yeah, enemies deal damage to you out of 100 health. But I think I'll demonstrate the combo mechanic next game. Because this game, I don't know if I'll be able to pull. Okay, I probably will. But you see it says 9 times 1. If I were to hit him again in a row, it would become like blank times 2. And that's pretty much how it works. So now it's like times 2. So it's like 22 damage. And as you can see, it racks up relatively quickly. If you did see my previous video, again, I highly recommend check that out. Very funny shilling. But pretty much this game has a lot of bugs. One of them is infinite health. One of them is infinite damage. One of them is infinite coins. And we're not doing that because this would take way too much time. And again, this is a speed run. The whole point of this is to speed the run. And again, it's a tie. If it's a tie, no damage dealt to either side. But pretty much you have these cards that will get stronger over time. Combos, again, super useful for you. Pretty much are what save you at near the end of the game. Like, if without it, the game would pretty much be impossible. But with that being said, you go on to the next round, and pretty much what you do is you keep on just wiping out these legions of enemies until you get to other stages, bosses, and whatnot. Explaining this game in a short time frame is actually mad difficult, I'm going to be honest. But with that being said, 5 times 11. Yeah, see, I'm actually gone really lucky with the RNG with the enemies that I'm getting, which is not something that is common for me. I'm going to be super honest. Now I want to go here, honestly, because I want to get to the question mark spaces, just in case I get a good card or anything. I have my plans here. You'll see what it is. If I get a good card, then I'll do one thing. If I get a bad card, I'll do another thing. And you see, as I said, I'm getting super lucky with these question mark spaces. Again, I know it just seems like I'm doing the same gameplay over and over again for now, which, again, I am, because, this is just the main point of the game, to just keep on doing this. But if you look here, I am now on to my next battle, which all these cards actually are the worst things I've ever seen. But now I go here, I can sacrifice 37 health. I choose the health, which is not ideal. 61 out of 100. I'm going to go here again, and I honestly will pick the card because I think the card's more useful overall. This one actually kind of sucks unless you're like one battle before the final boss. I think this card is what I want. Actually, 18, 16, 16, I want this one, yeah. And now I leave the shop, and now I go to my next battle. I want to go here. And 6 times 7, 42. And again, that's pretty much what you just want to do. You just choose the cards that you think will benefit you the most. Again, you're only have 100 health, so you kind of want to be really careful. But if you get really good RNG, like I'm almost done with the like chess pieces these are like actually really good because it helps me when I tie. I go now here, and pretty much what resting does is you can either A, heal health, or B, you can upgrade a card if you have max health. So I can either recover health, get back up to 81, or I can upgrade the attributes of a card. Now again, at the moment, I'm doing really well, but I think it would be better if I recovered health. But now we can just go down to the shop. heal for high 5 health after going to a shop. But again, I do just want to go and get another dragon, which I just want to get all the good cards, especially when I fight bosses and stuff, because these will be needed. And again, now they're going to start dealing damage to me, because again, bosses actually have like OP cards. You just want to make sure that, again, that. But oh, by the way, enemies can combo you, which is not the best, especially when you start dealing more damage, especially when they can get a lot of like good cards against you in a row. Keep in mind that it is also complete RNG, what cards you get, what cards they get, stats of their cards, and stats of your cards, well, to an extent. So, again, like, I'm not winning this because, oh no, I am. I thought I wasn't. Yeah, I just happen to have a high charisma card. But here's a tip that I do want to mention, like, between all the stats. Strength is usually like a high win or high loss. Like, a lot of the time, especially near the end of the game, it's like, you can deal a lot of damage to them, or they're going to be dealing a lot of damage to you. But see, look, my chess piece is coming in clutch. Charisma is usually a safer bet that you'll win it, especially since a lot of cards have weak charisma. This one is like an exception. I know that these are all statements are all aging poorly, but and then wisdom is just whatever. See, charisma you'll usually win, except that it's like a low thing. Strength is usually a higher difference. If you have a card with high charisma, you're usually set to go because, like, I mean, that's pretty good. And again, the dragon cards are also really good because see how big of a difference that it was? 24 damage in one turn. And ooh, with that, I can get another 24 damage. And with that being said, I've defeated this card. And I get yet another dragon card, which they're all really good. Now, what I think I want to do is I want to go down here, I want to go down here. So, because you kind of want to path everything out as well. There are absolutely no shops in this game, what the hell. So I guess I'm just gonna keep on raking up coins here. But, 69, 30, I think I said something wrong, but whatever. Now, I've regained all my health, and now I'm back at 90. So I think this run's actually going really well, because these stages are also really OP. And now I can do 7. But instead, since I'm already at like almost max health, I'm just going to upgrade a card. Now I can upgrade 2 of some card. So I think I'm going to choose something where it's like it has a high charisma, so I'm going to choose this puppy. So now it'll have 17 charisma, which is really good, like when you really think about it, because again, as I said, charisma is usually a safe bet, you know, as shown from here. So it'll be really to my benefit if I choose it. But again, I lose health because the polar bear has a higher strength than me. Again, strength is usually like a real like win everything or lose everything. Really only when you get to higher combos. Again, there's stuff like that, but whatever. I do think that overall though, this run has been going great. I know I've already said that like 15 times, but just want to emphasize that like this RNG that I'm getting in this round is usually like not what you get. Like this is abnormally good. Like that's what I'll say. I also almost misclicked, but as you can see there, I deal like 10 damage. Again, that's with a one-hit combo, it could go up to like 20 or 30 or 40. And if you get a question wrong, by the way, the enemy chooses the stat, and they're 90% of the time they'll beat you. So if you get a question wrong, I would not recommend it. See, it's usually a really safe pick, charisma. And I beat them, and now I get this card, which is not really good, but whatever. Now I choose this tiger card. And I was doing a run before this. I did fail, unfortunately, but it was like double the time of this, like, currently. So this run's been going amazing, honestly. Well, not really with that, but whatever. And now, if we go here, again, as I've already said this yet again, but charisma, really safe. Strength, again, you either win or lose everything. And then wisdom is just there, I guess. Unless you have equal strength, but see, wisdom is all over the place. I don't usually pick wisdom just because it's like, you usually will either want to go strength or charisma. Wisdom only if you're like have a card with a really high, like that one. And even then, it's like comparatively, because if you have a card with 15 strength, 15 wisdom, odds are that you're gonna want to go with strength, like that. Again, you would have dealt 1 damage either way, but still, a point gets across. And I think, unfortunately, dealt a little bit of damage to me. The important thing to keep in mind also is that I have chess pieces. So if I should not have I should have gone with strength. If I went with strength, I would have won, I think. Which again is unfortunate, but I guess it's just a concept of proof. But doesn't matter because I win anyways. My game lagged, which is also unfortunate. I go with this card. Come on. Oh no. My game is lagging. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. Now you don't want to go for these because they just consume so much of your time. They're like a mini boss, basically. Not ideal. And again, I take 1 damage, which is really bad. If you look really closely, you get like a peak. So now I know they have a bear, which if you know their stats, like if you for some reason have their stats like memorized in your head, you can pretty much use that to your advantage. I mean, you can pretty much know what card, what thing, what stats each card has. I'm sure there's like a Wikipedia or something that keeps track of all of them. But as I said, strength coming in clutch. But I mean, yet again, as I said, this is mostly just a game of sheer patience and RNG. Way more RNG than you would think, actually. I'm gonna go here. Like, see? Now I have to sacrifice 30 health, and now I'll be at 45 health. I should not have done that. But at the same time, now I'm going way faster, right? So, was it worth it? Was it not? You can decide yourself. So was that time loss worth the higher chance of losing the run? That's really what you kind of have to balance yourself on. Sadly, I didn't unlock any shops this game, so I can't really show you how the coin system works. But pretty much you can get, I'm pretty sure I already got the chess pieces, but you can pretty much get status effects, shields, damage multipliers, stuff like that. I have a lot of coins. If there was a shop, it would be really useful for me. Like, oh, that was so high damage. But if there was a shop, I would have been all set, honestly. But sadly, there are none in this map, which is, I'm just gonna say it right now. That's like really abnormal. And again, 1 damage difference, which is not much, especially when like this regular enemy is almost as much health as the boss from the last round or game or whatever. Now, I do have an option here. I can go for the question mark space, risk it all, and I'll be at like 10 health, which is not ideal, as I said. Or I can go to the what's it called? I can go to the enemy space, have a higher chance to win, but at the same time, it's a time loss. So what do I exactly want to do? I do not know. I think I just want to risk it for the biscuit, unless I get to like a really low health. Because again, at this point, I think I have to go for it. Because honestly, I need to heal pretty much. If I can't heal, because the final boss has 100 health, by the way, which I just want to emphasize how much that is. That is like extremely high levels of health. Highest in the game. I'm pretty sure there's a thing where you can get him to like 150 health. I don't exactly remember what the thing behind that is, but whatever. I beat this enemy, and now I get, again, 3 subpar cards, which are not going to come in handy. Ooh, I see. I can get the chicken card, but like, I'm going to take the health. I'm going to go down to 18, which is, I have to fight a mini boss. I should not have done that. That is quite possibly the worst decision I have made in a while, which is surprising to say the least. I mean, whatever. But I just want to mention that if you do win this game, you get, I guess, satisfaction. Oh no, you win, and then I guess you get the world record. Does anybody speedrun this game? I don't think so, but nonetheless, I will try to get as far as I can. Again, unless I get really lucky, like that's unlucky. I don't think I win this interaction. Yeah. This I have to defeat this evil jester with my minimal health, and then I have to beat the evil Santa Claus or evil King or whoever. It's usually randomized. Oh dear. Oh, somehow I won that interaction. That is honestly surprising. I would just want to mention, but yeah, that's not good. 10 of 100 health, which is I don't think I'll make it through. But again, chess pieces coming in clutch, slowly draining some of their health away. Keep in mind that this is all up to RNG. I have no idea what the opponent will pick. I have no idea what will happen to my cards. I could get a really bad card, like this is a decent card, honestly, but again, there's that, which is also not good. Not good at all. Then there's that card. Again, if I can whittle down his health, I can at the very least get to the boss. And if I get to the boss, I think I can at least go get somewhere, right? Unless there's one stage that I'm forgetting about, which, knowing me, that's probably what happened. And okay. That 36 damage would be really helpful in, like, other scenarios, but whatever. Ooh, King of Hearts. That's, like, the best card in the game. Okay. I'm gonna go for that. Okay, good. Yeah, see, 4 damage. 4 damage already. I just need that King of Hearts. If I get the King of Hearts, I'm pretty much all set, really. Realistically. Okay, so you can see I'm slowly whittling down his health. So all I need to do is get another 23 ties, and I've won. Actually, I mean, I could do this another 90 times, but... Gingerbread card. I don't know if there's any way to check your deck, but... Ooh! Like, these are honestly all bad cards, but this is honestly not going that bad. Come on. Okay, I'm actually getting extremely lucky. I don't think you realize how stressful this is, only because just of how much RNG is involved in this game. But 46, okay, I could actually win this. Hold on. Again, keep in mind, ooh. No! Oh my god. I mean, I couldn't really have won anything. Well, yeah, and I could have gotten a tie, but other than that, not really. Come on. Okay. I'm actually so stressed with what in the world. Okay, 54. Okay, 4 damage. He's at 39, and I'm at 6. Now, how can I win this? Oh, wait. 27. Okay, I really need to get lucky. Please pick a good card. Oh, that's not a good card. Whatever. Come on. Oh. He's at 9 health. I'm at 6. I could win this. I could win this. Oh, dear. So we can't... Yes! Let's go! I won. Okay, so I'm back here, and I suddenly realized that my timer reset, which is not very cool. So if you exit the tab, your timer resets, which is whatever. I mean, cool. I'll put the final time on screen because I can just calculate that while editing. But oh well, that's too bad. But I honestly, that was a pretty successful speed run. That got down to the wire, I will say. That was extremely close. But with that being said, that's about it, and I'll see you guys next time.